I truly believe that I'm not the most gifted fighter out there. I've never been. 100% sure I'm the hardest worker.
If you could choose anything out of fighting, speed, power, strength, what is the one thing you would choose?
I think I'm pretty decent in all of them. The most important thing, because you can have all of those or you can have one of those, that's really amazing. But the one you're leaving out is incredibly hard work. And that's what a lot of them do not have. You can be super smart, you can be super fast, but if you do not like to work hard, you got a problem. And that's what I like.
Are you the type of person, if you're playing with cards with your wife, you let her win or do you have to win?
I love to win.
You get yourself in trouble doing that with a wife, though.
No, we got a competitive family. I just love to have fun. So, for example, with my son, he's 8. People are gonna have an opinion about this, but like I like it and we love it. We have fun with it. When I do not let him win, I tell him it's okay. For example, we play cards, and he said it's okay. You were second. He said, but with how many? With how many did we play? But just you and me, Dad. So I was last. I was second, but I was last.
For final round, race with boxing need. We've got the main man in the house, Rico.
Rico.
First question, after all the media obligations that you've done, are you getting sick of being asked the same questions and over yet?
It's part of the job. Job. So we get the same questions, but in a different way every time, in a different package. So yeah, we go with the flow.
You speak good English. You got American twang.
Appreciate that.
American twang. I can hear it.
Yeah.
It's nice, man.
Listen, he's got a question about your cooking, by the way.
Listen, I know you're a good cook. You cook for your family. Not long ago, what happened to the house?
I tried to.
What were you cooking? Were you trying to cook water?
Sorry?
Were you cooking water?
Yeah. No. So we try to say this, but like, for example, now we're here in the fight house. We're cooking for ourselves, but it's easy. It's just
so what do you cook? What? No, whoa.
What we eating?
Yeah. You didn't cook that.
No. You just cooked it now.
All right. Okay.
I need to do the interview, but normally I can cook it as well. So we're good.
You been bullying him?
Never. He's my brother.
So Hugh is a good cook then?
He's a good cook.
Yeah, man.
He's a good cook.
Yeah. Listen, I'm a qualified nutritionist, so what you put in your body is everything.
Exactly.
But listen, I was going to ask you a question because I like listening to you online. I like listening to how you talk about fighting. And I think fighting, whatever context in, I started as a kickboxer. So I did all the wacko competitions back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Before moving over to boxing myself. Would you say that your mindset's more about challenging yourself more than what it is about thinking about your opponent?
Yeah, 100%. You know, it's like, for example, for the last years being in kickboxing and being the world champion, it was not as much about who I was fighting, more just keep challenging myself and keep showcasing that I can be better every time. That's what worked for me. And it still is, you know, just looking for the biggest challenge out there. And I think we found it.
So what?
You definitely did.
Yeah.
Well, we're excited for you. We should be going to Egypt as well, so we'll see you out there.
So what gave you that drive in the kickboxing to better yourself, to do something better, extraordinary?
It's not just, to be honest, it's not just in kickboxing. It's just like life in general. I think as soon as we stop learning, we stop growing. So I think as long as you have the mindset to learn and to adapt and to see things in a different light, from a different perspective, and with a different pair of glasses, then you keep growing, you keep learning, and you keep getting better. So, and that's how I approach life in general. So not just sports, not just fighting, but just being a better father, being a better husband, being a better fighter, being a better human being.
Are you the type of person, if you're playing with cards with your wife, you let her win, or do you have to win?
No. I love to win.
Yeah, you get yourself in trouble doing that with a wife, though.
No. We got a competitive family. So, but also like with the kids, I just love to have fun. I love to have fun with them. So, for example, with my son, he's 8, and I'm, people are gonna have an opinion about this, but like I like it, and we love it. We have fun with it. So, of course, sometimes I let him win, but not always. But when I do not let him win, then I tell him like it's okay. For example, we play cards, and he said it's okay. I said you were second. I said, but with how many did we play? Yeah, but just you and me, Dad. So I was last. I was second, but I was last.
Yeah.
No, but what you're doing there, you're training his mindset. So when he gets to that area where he's lost something, is to jump back into reality.
Exactly. So we're just having fun. But then when he wins, he does the exact same thing. Then he's just like, it's okay, Dad. You were second. So yeah, but we were just together. So I was last, man. What are you talking about? So we're having so much fun.
Really, with your child, I know it's your child. How do you feel when you lose that card game inside?
Sorry?
How did you feel? How did you, with your child? I know it's your child, but when you lost the card game, how did you feel inside, really? What does that do to you inside, really?
To me or to him?
To lose.
To you. What's it like to lose your child? That's what you're saying.
You inside yourself.
Have you still got that competitive spirit inside you?
You feel upset a bit, don't you?
No. It's really okay. So like with that, exactly with like for example playing cards, you also got to be a little lucky. So sometimes you can play smart, but sometimes it's just bad luck, and it is what it is. You just got to take it. So, and like I said, everything is a learning curve. So have fun with it.
Someone asked me recently, and I had to think, I'm going to ask you the same question. They said, if you could choose anything out of fighting to be better at, speed, power, strength, this, that, and the other, what is the one thing you would choose?
I don't know. I think I'm pretty decent in all of them. And I think the most important thing, because you can have all of those or you can have one of those, that's really amazing. But the one you're leaving out is incredibly hard work. And that's what a lot of them do not have. They said like, oh, you can do this, you can be strong, you can be super smart, you can be super fast. But if you do not like to work hard, you got a problem. And that's what I like. So I truly believe that I'm not the most gifted fighter out there. I've never been. Also not in kickboxing. But I'm 100% sure I'm the hardest worker.
Yeah. Your exercise activity, which is the favorite one? Jogging, getting up in the morning, SNC. Which one do you like?
Do you like all of the above?
Which one do you like? Which is the best one that stands out?
Take an ice bath.
Okay.
Me and you are the same pitch. I got an ice bath on my balcony right here, and when Johnny Nelson comes round to my house,
we don't do that.
Johnny Nelson's like, I'm not getting in the ice bath.
Black people don't do that.
No matter how much black people don't get an ice bath.
No, we don't do that, man.
Love it. I love it. It's the best. You know why? Because I think that also says so much about me and what I do, and also one of the reasons I'm into this particular fight right now. That is, I do not like to be comfortable. And that's just in whatever I do, whatever you put yourself into, do not get comfortable. Because if you get comfortable, you stop learning, you stop growing, and that's with everything. So you're training the mindset. So that's why I love doing and taking the ice bath.
One of my favorite quotes is "Get comfortable being uncomfortable."
100%.
Yeah. The one thing I get from you, so this guy, when he asked me that question, he surprised me by what he said. But this is always what I get off when I listen to you on your interviews. He said the one thing that I would choose is confidence, believing in myself, betting on myself. And every time I hear you, what I hear from you is you're very confident about betting on yourself and challenging yourself.
Of course, that's the only person that has to believe in what you do. That's you. I couldn't care less about what anybody else thinks.
I love this. Yeah.
Because I'm the one that needs to put in the work.
That's right.
No one else. I have so many examples of what I've done in my life where people did not give me any chance. Or they called me crazy. Like, why would you do that? Why would you try and pursue this? I don't care. It's what I want to do. So
I love that. I love that, and that's why we believe in you, and that's why anything is possible when you put your mind to something.
Exactly.
The outside interference, this pinning that person. People was asking with last interview we did. They were saying who's going to win between Daniel Dubois and Wardley. It doesn't matter. It's only the person who's fighting. They're the only person who has to care about that. Everyone can have an opinion. Like Peter Fury's famous quote: "Opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one."
Yeah.
So I mean, everyone's got one. But listen, we want to be respectful of your time. You're in camp.
Yeah.
We're ex-fighters. We don't want to take any more time. All right. I just want to ask you one more question.
Of course, let's do it.
We work with Boxers in Need with Peter Fury. It's something Peter Fury is very passionate about. It's something we're very passionate about. We know you might not know too much about Boxers in Need. Just give a little breakdown and then want to get your opinion on it. Fighters think about fighting and training and coming out with the other side with a little bit of a financial benefit. But there's some people that fall by the wayside. Some people lose everything, all right, and end up bankrupt or mental health issues and all sorts of issues. What's the one thing that you could say that Boxers in Need could do to help fighters after they've come out of the fight game?
I think the most important thing, which should be done, like in general, I think after the fight game, you're already too late. Wow. People are fighting. They need the guidance. Hey, I'm making some money.
Yeah.
What should I do with my money?
Okay.
Can I spend it on a car? Can I buy a Rolex? Can I do this? Can I do that? Have the financial guidance of, I don't know, a person or an organization that helps people that come from nothing and eventually make or could make a substantial amount of money, but in the end up with nothing because they try to help everybody. Everybody's asking for something, they're giving out, blah, 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 blah. So, but they need like the right guidance of like, hey, you can do this, you can do that. But hey, maybe it's smart to invest your money in property and get this and do that. Because if you do this, you get money back and you get rent or whatever. So I think that is the smartest thing to do, is to, before, because everybody, when they're at their high and they're making a lot of money, they think like, oh, I'm making so much money, this will never end. It will end. It will end. So it's just be smart with it.
That was a beautiful answer, brother. I appreciate that. That was a beautiful answer. Listen, I want you to go and eat that food now. Relax, okay?
Thank you.
We'll see you in Egypt. Guys, if you're vibing,
start subscribing. Boom, boom.
Let's go. Subscribe, like, comment, do everything what you gotta do.
13th and the final round.
13th and final round.
13th final round.
Hit the comment.
Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscription button.